Greetings and welcome to Jefficho Films. Today we're going to be reviewing The Hunter's Prayer. This film didn't get much of a marketing push. It probably doesn't belong in theaters. I doubt we'll see it in many. It's filmed in England, which gave it a nice different style, and it had a really good car chase in the beginning, definitely putting its best foot forward. And although I'll have a few more positives, there really aren't that many. This movie starts out with the assassination of a husband and wife.
Father betrayed me. He had to be punished.
Later we find out that the husband's business partner actually employs a couple of assassins. One such assassin, Sam Worthington. Bit of a drug user, kind of not that reliable, and so the backup plan was to have the second assassin kill the husband and wife, because Sam failed to kill the daughter. The daughter is actually played by Odeya Rush. I thought she did a good job with Jack Black in the movie Goosebumps. In this, she reminds Sam of his daughter, and thus he's trying to protect her from all these disposable bad guys.
Now what?
The action's pretty decent in this, except for some of the hand-to-hand stuff, because the editing is so choppy. Sam Worthington's screen presence is really good. I would love to see him in a better movie like John Wick 3. Have him as the main bad guy, that'd be sweet. In this, I felt the writing really held him back. Has a lot of weak points, but it does have some nice layers to Sam's character, who was a war vet and then becomes addicted to drugs. Had they have done that properly, we might have actually felt sympathy for him, but it tries to be really clever and hold all its reveals to the end, of which then you're barely invested at that point. Sam's character Lucas has his friend Danny, and she helps him with any medical problems. He's got this bullet in his leg and she helps take it out. You know, I thought a tough assassin would have taken care of it himself, but it's so obvious when she's gonna like screw him over. She's just like, hey, I'm gonna betray him, trust me. But Sam doesn't see it, of course, and they didn't develop their relationship enough for me to even care, and she could have killed him multiple times throughout the movie, but didn't. She just leaves it to the end, of which she's not a trained assassin, so when she's shooting a gun at him and she misses like 6 times, it's kind of ridiculous and you're happy he kills her. Spoiler alert, she sucks, he sucks, the movie's weak.
I think he cares about you.
Whatever that was good inside him died.
It's not coming back.
So you don't want to do this?
It's just business.
A lot of people comment on the addiction for the Lucas character, and it's not until Odeya sees him in the kitchen with his pants down, going to inject himself in the ass or something, that he actually decides that he's going to stop. So now we're in for some withdrawal time, of which she's impatient for. You wanted him to stop doing drugs, you have to deal with the time it takes. And so she runs off and she's gonna go kill the bad guy, and of course can't do it because she's a kid. And then Lucas is like going through withdrawal. Now I don't have a lot of experience giving up an addiction because I'm not a quitter, but Sam takes like a day and a half and then suddenly he's cured of it. The ending has Sam coming to the rescue, killing a couple people at ease, which was nice because assassins should be able to do that. His only challenge is the second assassin, of which even that doesn't last too long. But then he gets put in a position where the bad guy's got the gun on him, and Odeya's character actually got to shoot and kill the guy that killed her father. It was a nice little thing for her character, as it was mentioned before that she might not be able to kill someone because it is a difficult thing to do. In the end, everything gets tightly wrapped up in a nice little bow, as she's living with her grandparents and she's calling Sam, who's about to go see his family now that he's kicked his addiction. It was actually a nice thing that he stayed away from his family when he had his addiction. It added a tiny bit more to his character. He was probably the only character they actually worked on. Even that said, I had trouble staying interested. This $17 million budget that you're never going to make back. I mean, Blumhouse is making $5 million movies that are way more entertaining. In the end, all you need is a good script, production value, editing, and acting. And this movie had the acting and it had the production value, but for a movie that was based on a novel and it just couldn't adapt it into a good script, maybe the people that read the novel be interested, but I doubt it. My recommendation is if you're a student of film, go ahead and give it a watch. You'll learn something. But if you're an average moviegoer, I wouldn't really waste my time. There's better things out there. I'd recommend 1997's Playing God with David Duchovny and Angelina Jolie. That's a far better movie about a man having trouble kicking his addiction. And as always, thanks for watching.
Dr. Eugene Sands.
You gonna hurt me?
Are you asking because you're afraid or because you want me to?
I'm just trying to plan my day.
You think I'm criminal?
I think you're about as much a criminal as I am a doctor.
Oh, has the doctor inflamed you in some way I should be concerned about?
Stop the car! This is a car chase! We can't just stop!
He's dead.
Fix him.
I'll see what I can do.